everybody, it's Kelly and I am back with another layout. Today I'm going to be scrapping these pictures of M number 4, and we thought we had a climber with M number 2. Yeah, this boy, he definitely takes the cake. So I am going to mount the photos on a photo mat of navy basil paper. I don't have the name for what this one is, but it's just choose a navy that you really like. And then I'm going to put this on the back, or I'm going to mount that on that star paper. But I'm kind of playing around here. I wanted to paper tear here. There was just something that I hadn't done it in a while, and I just thought it would be something kind of fun. And even though this is sweet, because at the point he's 2 here, he's a curious, kind of no fear of climbing guy. So I have the star background, which is kind of sweet and baby boy like, and then the stripe paper, which is a little bit more active, and then that torn triangle piece of yellow paper there, which definitely is a little bit more active. And I went to put that down and I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to tear this. Now, I have forgotten how to tear paper. So I tore it kind of the opposite way you really would want to. But that's okay in the end. It's fine. It's all good. But I didn't, I had hoped to see more of the white edge there, but because I tore it, I tore it the wrong direction. And like I said, it's been a long time since I've torn paper, and that's part of what the problem was. So that star paper is the Hello Baby collection from Echo Park. It's the journaling cards paper. That yellow paper is also from Echo Park Hello Baby. It's the boy alphabet blocks paper. And then the stripe paper that I'm mounting the photo onto right now is Echo Park Hello Baby boy mobiles, which you can see on the back there. So I'm really liking how this is. I'm using that three portrait photos or vertical photos across horizontally. That's a pretty standard kind of thing when I have 3 photos, but I've dropped it down to almost the middle of the paper and then used the other sort of 2 papers to kind of do something a little bit different and unexpected from the way I tend to organize, or not organize, how I tend to do layouts when I have 3 photos. That's was something a little bit fun and a little bit different for me. So the next thing I need to do is find some embellishments, because the embellishments for these papers, this Hello Baby, are very, very baby oriented. So they wouldn't work for this, especially since, he's our little climber. So I'm kind of looking to see what I can find here. So I have these die cuts, including this tab here. That is from the Bella Boulevard Tiny Tots 2.0 collection. It's the ephemera icons, which is what they call their die cuts. And I liked that to emphasize some yellow. And then I found that heart that said, "Love you so much." And then in this collection, they had these bumblebees, and bees are busy, and I'm going to title this Busy Boy. So I thought that was kind of cool, but it also helps emphasize the yellow, obviously, that I have going on, and to really draw your eye. That yellow kind of really draws your eye there. I did think about this. I could have put maybe some washi below the stripe paper there, but then I thought, it'll take away from it. So I have a cluster diagonally across the photos here, but I wanted a 3rd cluster on the bottom so that yellow paper wasn't just hanging out by itself. So I'm playing here, and I have that again. I'm using die cuts, and then that sticker that says the die cuts that's an abstract. I'm sorry, that isn't a die cut. I thought the Busy Bee was. But the Busy Bee and the boy piece there, the star, are all again from that ephemera icons. That blue star is from there. So all the die cuts that I'm using here. And I just found a piece that said, "I will always love you," whale, always love you, which is kind of a play on words. This die cut pack does have like whales and bees and, different things in it that are that are kind of punny, which this isn't punny, but you know, it's fine. I wanted to get a little bit of navy into each of these clusters because I have that strong bit of navy in the background there, and I wanted to kind of neutralize that a little bit. It's thin, and there is navy and the stars and all that, but I wanted to just get some more navy in there so that it wouldn't be, your eye wouldn't go right to just the navy there. So that's what I'm doing with the star. And I didn't have a third bee, or I would have added it to that bottom cluster. Instead, I'm going to use 3 stars to kind of do that. And the busy bee kind of inspired my title of Busy Boy. And I could have done Busy Bee, but he's very busy. So this was almost a year ago. They had to actually take any surface, except that the far right picture, there's a TV stand there. They kind of have to have that just to put some of the stuff on it. But all the other things that he can climb on, bookcases, that full fireplace, toy boxes, everything is gone out of that playroom because they'll sometimes put him in there when they're cooking dinner, and the next thing they knew he was up on something. Even with it, the bookcase is like attached to the wall and stuff like that. He just climbs everything. So now flash forward about 8 weeks ago, they put him in a gymnastics and tumbling class, and he is absolutely loving it because that's what he does, right? The Puffy Alpha here is from Pink Fresh Studio. It's the super cool Puffy Alpha, and I just love the soft blue here. It is a little bit harder to read on camera when it's actually in real life. You can read it really easily, and I just like how that soft blue matches the soft blues in the papers, and then that heart. Then I'm going to add some enamel dots, as I often do, only in this case they will be enamel stars, just 1 for each cluster. Those are the Alta New Pocket Full of Sunshine enamel dots. That's where that came from. And they have some nice, I like the stars that they have in this collection. When in these collections, they have stars and hearts. So they're fun little additions just to pop in somewhere, just to emphasize color, or, you know, whatever I'm going to do there. And I think I had 4 of them in the same color, so I didn't just leave 1 of them. I put 2 at the top. All right, everybody, there is the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.